Hi there, this is Brian from Enlightenspeed here. We're coming at you today with our final video for Inspiral, and here we are just concentrating on our Arps section over here and the latches. So first of all, the Arps, they have the kind of similar controls that you'll have seen on the majority of our arpeggiator type devices. You've got a rate control here, we've got the length, and we also have type. The types will cover down Arps, up down Arps, and they'll also do random. And the last two controls which we have here, we have the Arp complexity and the Arp size. The Arp complexity controls how far off the beaten path the chord will go. They work via harmonic intervals, so things like your 1, 3, 5, like your kind of major chord, that'll be down on the low end of things, and highly complex chords will end up towards the higher numbers. So for the first part of this demonstration, I'm going to start with this at 8. I put the size up to 6 as well, and we're keeping the type at random. So the rest of the setup which we have there is this guitar patch, which is taken straight from the Reason Sounds folder, and the global mode is set to be in Arps as well. So I'm just going to play 2 notes to get a kind of dynamic double thing going on, and we'll use a click track as well. Let's have a listen. Pretty easy to hear what's going on there. You can get a cool kind of dynamic stab thing to help out with writing riffs, and all those different combinations there. We're coming off simply holding down 2 notes at a time. So if you were to do that kind of thing, you could loop over one of them, or possibly use 2 variations, and it will give you a lot of useful riffs that you can then work with. So the next wee trick I want to try and show you, I'm going to change the instrument. Just swapping out the acoustic for radical keys. Set the patches to one of my favourites there. I'm going to bring the speed down this time. It's just showing a way of getting a random chord section just by holding 3 or 4 notes down. A shockingly easy way of getting a nice vibe going there. And the reason that works is that inside Inspiral, the arpeggiator has 4 different voices that it can use. So if we look at our Arp controls here, that works out as 4 different chords, in this case of rather high complexity, quite large size, and they're each arpeggiating on random notes. And thus on every measure you get 4 kind of quasi-random chords which are linked to the associated scale. And it's just a lovely way of picking up nice kind of background vibes for like hip hop or trip hop or that kind of thing. And that's that. Moving on. Last thing I'm going to do today is look at a slightly different type of setup for the purpose of showing how the Arps work. There's of course the default patch for Subtractor. I've done a little bit more with it. Split it into a stereo using the delay to widen it up a bit and messed around with the patch itself. The intention being to aim for techno, which obviously can require a lot of Arp stuff. Just so you can see the rest of the setup regards with players. I've put 4 note scales and chords up at the top, simply so that every key press will generate 4 notes to start off with. I've then got this running through a basic note alter. Spread is kept quite low with that because we're not wanting to move it about that much. We just want different chords as input basically. And then each of those 4 notes hits this patch and it gives us 4 different Arp lines, like so. So let's find a slightly nastier scale. Pretty much what we're after. And how this relates to the latch section is that if we have this set to 4, this is the maximum latches, then it will capture the input perfectly. And because we've got this amount of randomization going on, then all we do is just keep pressing one key on the QWERTY keyboard until we get something we like, and when we do, we just put the latch on for the Arp section. So let's have a wee go. And we'll just press stop to release the Arps there. It should be obvious from listening to it there. If you like a bit of nasty underground techno and you like to experiment a bit to get your sounds, well, this is the arpeggiator for you, basically. But that is us. We hope you've enjoyed the series of introductory videos for Inspiral. If anyone's got any comments or any requests for different videos to cover different things, and obviously just let us know. But that is us. We hope you enjoy Inspiral itself, and we'll be back with you for the next Enlightenspeed product, most likely in June, I would say, sometime. And you never know, the world will almost be back to normal by that point. But in the meantime, stay safe, take care, and we'll hope to see you really soon, okay? Take care, bye-bye.